Sweetheart, we spent the day just doing around. Mrs. Meckel came early and cleaned and washed, so we took out when we had made a pie and paid the milk and sand bill. Tom gets out and feels very important to handle the money. The adjuster came and gave me a check for $145, which has to be endorsed by the San Antonio Mortgage Company also. So when I send the car payment tomorrow, I'll send the check for endorsement, then mail it to Hebronville for deposit. I went by Becker's and told him to get the car and start on it. He said he was surprised that he got the job for his bid was high, but he thought we wanted it fixed first class. He seems very nice and he said he would start writing for new parts immediately. The parts needed are ones seldom worn out, just wrecked, so he had hopes of replacing everything. I've had no trouble driving Ruth's car. As I said, we took a pie and some meatloaf and ate with Money. It is her birthday. Then after we came home and slept, we went to Catherine's, and I made buttonholes while the boys played beautifully with Carol, or the Jillian toys. Verona has the pest sign down, so we walked over there real late. Mother Hans got in my clothes because she thought the line was too high. Popsy asked me to write a little notice about you for the paper. He and Money were going to town tonight. Popsy to a board meeting and she to the show. The board voted 8 against, 9 for the preacher. I guess he'll leave. I would. Mother says one of his Whitney members is here. Also that he owed so much at Fredericksburg that the board kept his check and doled out $5 to his creditors each month. Tuesday. Mother Lowry came last night, quite excited over the train trip, and she said she decided she'd come on as she could get a seat and had her bag packed. The little boys are taking her in. They're doing so nicely. Tom even had to sleep with her when he waked at 4 and she was here. I'm going to tend to the rest of your business today. Hope the sport things come today. And tomorrow I'm going to have a shampoo and go to the doctor Thursday. Since Mother Lowry is here, I'll be willing to sit it out to see how I'm progressing. Otherwise, I would just have waited for the stomach ache. I spent your blue points yesterday. Got 10 cans of tomatoes, 2 pie cherries, and 1 of apricots, and 10 pounds of sugar. I got 5 pounds of white powdered and brown for cookies. And the boys and Grandma are shelling pecans that she bought. Mrs. Meckel said she heard from her boy yesterday to tell you. Be sure to buy everything you need and let me know of anything we can get or send to you. It won't be too much trouble. The sport things didn't come this morning. I don't know where you got the things, so perhaps you had better drop them a card. Tuesday p.m. Aunt Minnie called and asked us over to supper. Ruth called that she is weaning Scott because he's starving. She was telling me about the mother wren feeding her babies and carrying off something in her mouth each time. So she found a wasp nest and climbed up to the wren box, and they all popped open their mouths. She gave number 1 a worm, and it immediately turned around, grunted, and stayed turned around. Then she gave number 2 a worm, and it did the same thing, till all 4 had eaten, grunted, and stayed with their tails turned up so the mother would know which had been tended to. Now that's training, or I guess it's instinct. Must get this mailed. Lots of love, my dearest, and don't worry a minute. There's not a wife in my fix so well looked after. Marjorie.